everyone, back with another Real Racing 3 tuning video. Today I'm going to be going over my Audi TT RS Coupe, the Southwest Airlines edition, and I will show you how I did that. I was actually at Atlanta International waiting on a flight. I was flying Southwest when I got the idea to do this car. First car I'm going to show you one car, and this is my car dedicated to the Olympics. And so I created a nice smiley face right there with smile under it, Brazilian flag and a license plate, Brazilian flag on the right rear corner panel, front rear quarter panel. And then I wrote out, have a nice day, because you know that's what goes with the smiley face. And I crossed out day and put in race with some racing flags there. And I did my best to create the Olympic rings, because as you know, we only have so many panels, and I used every panel I could. Just so you know how to do it, in case you want to, I'll show you how I created this smiley face. It was actually it was easier than I thought it would be. First thing I did, of course, laid down the big big circle, excuse me. And then I came in with a small circle in the middle, and understand, this was after I did a lot of blocking. I tried different things before I got to blocking off this smile. I came in with that smile there. Then where is that block at? Let me find it. Oh yeah, it's right there. So that's how I started blocking off for the mouth for the smile. Let me go ahead and change that back. And then this circle right here, what that did is it cut down the black into the smile. Because remember that big black circle? Let me change this back and go back to this one. So you see that one there? So when I overlaid this circle, that's what created the smile. And that's what gives the happy face its personality. Okay, so then I came in with another one to clean it up. And then I created there. That's this mouth. You see it there? I'm changing colors with it. You should be able to see it now. It's changing colors. Okay, so I created that. Okay, I don't want to see that. Then I put the other one on the other side. And then I used, let me show you the shape that I used for the eyes. It's right there, and I just turned them over on their side. And of course, it took a lot of doing to make sure they were both the same size and in relatively the same location. But once that mouth was done and these eyes were in place, the smiley face was pretty much complete. Let me go back. It was complete, and it had its personality. Now, your smiley face doesn't have to be the same. You can create one of your own. So let's move on to the feature car, and that is the Southwest Airlines Audi. So we'll go ahead and go in real fast. And with this car, I got, let me get the coloring first, because that was important to make sure you get the right color. Because as you know, Southwest Airlines has that distinct blue, and I pretty much found it here with the gloss. I don't usually like to use any shiny colors. If I don't have to, if it'll help the car look good, I will. So I used this gloss blue because it went right with the striping, and it looked good with the color of the car. So that's the one I laid down first, and then I went to the vinyls, and you can already imagine that it was a task trying to build up this striping for this car. First thing I had to do was lay down the white. Let's go ahead and click on there. Where did I find? Hold on, why did I click in there? It's curves. And this is the curve I used right there. Lay down another one. Then I came in with the yellow. Then I cut it down with the white. Then I laid down the red, and I cut that down with a white. And then I blended that off and cut it off with a blue. And then I blocked off the top with the blue to make it sharp across the edge. And that was that. And that's how I created it. I wasn't looking for perfect. I was just trying to get the idea of the Southwest Airlines stripe that's on their planes. Again, white in the middle to start building it. Then I put another one on the end of that one to build that up. Then I put a yellow in the middle of the two of them. Then I came back with a white to cut that yellow down, and then a red, and then a white to cut that red down, and then a blue to cut that white down. And then I topped off, and then remember, these blues are the color of the paint scheme that's here. Okay, you just tap that car up there, and then that block there, I'll show you where it is. See where it is? It's right there, cutting across the top of all the striping, so that they end right at that top quarter panel. Okay, right there. And then after that, it was just a matter of lining up the lettering. And the lettering, again, I had to do on both sides. And here I put that white stripe in to finish off, to make sure that that front stripe looked good. And then I cut it down right there. That was just to make it aesthetically pleasing. And then I blocked that off, okay, just to make it look good. And again, you may not have to do that. Then Southwest. And then this serial number that's on this car is from an actual Southwest Airlines jet that I found online, N8642E. Right there. I put it on the other side. I made a simple heart one. That's one of Southwest Airlines. I think it's a charity they have going. And then I put the 8642 on the front right quarter panel. Right there, it matches the serial number. That E is a little high, but I wonder if that's it. No. Yeah, that E is a little high. That's irritating. Yeah, that's somewhat better. You can never get them perfect. I mean, you do the best you can. What are these teardrops? Oh yeah, that's how I made the heart. With teardrops. And then I put the 1, and then I put in the 846. And that's pretty much it. Once you get these stripes done for the Southwest Airlines Audi, the rest takes care of itself. Like I said, you may not have to build and block. You may want to do yours a little differently. But that's how I did that car. It got a really good response on Twitter and whatnot. And I'm hoping that you'll go ahead and give that a shot. And that's all I have for you today. Next video, I will definitely show you how I did the Ricky Bobby Bentley Continental. So have a nice day, and enjoy Real Racing 3. Keep on racing.